So in this video, we we learn how to create a dashboard in Power BI simple with help of some CSV data files. So we start from this. We have a detail.csv and we have a order.csv. So what we have to do now, we check what details or what is in my order ID. So that is order ID and that is order details, date, customer name, state, and city. And the second one is order details, key order ID, amount, profit, quantity, category, subcategory, and mode. So from this data set, we use and we calculate all the parameters according to the business requirement. So this is a sale store online business. So they want how much profit in monthly, how much they sell in each city, and what is the top performance customers. You have your own custom questions query according to the business. So now we start. First of all, we start the Power BI. So after creating this, you look like this type of dashboard. So this is highly e-commerce sales dashboard. So where we saw there is a sale of amount, ki how much sale is sale of quantity, how much quantity they sale, the sale sum of profit, ki how much the profit, and the sum of average order, ki how much the average order of the total, and that is the profit by month, how much profit in those month, and we also subcategorize the profit with their subcategory products, and we also sums the quantity by the category, how much they contribute in sales. And the another one is which customer is best or which customer is the highest purchasing power in this app. Hari ones, that is Madhav, and the second one is sales by country, which city we sell more. So we doing all this, and this is a filter. So we have used click on the quarter one. So the quarter one details in this all the dashboard that chats. We can also use filter by the city. And when we use the by the city, so I want only the Gujarat sales details. So I click on the Gujarat. They have only show the Gujarat sales profits and all our details here. So that is our outcome when we create this one. So what we have to do, we just start the new project. So we have to start new and we get the data. First of all, get the data. So import the data from the Excel. So now we have a data source. We have the CSV file. No? So we collect or we connect our CSV file to this Power BI. After that, the system is slow. Okay. So now it is okay. And then what we have to do, we use CSV file. So first of all, what we connect and we choose the directory where our CSV file is stored. So the first one is order. You choose according to you. So we import our data. So this is our dashboard. It is a home, insert, model, view, optimize, and help. We can explain each of them according to our project. But this is a beginner level project, and you choose. There is a two types of information in data. First one is load without changing any things. So in order column or in table, you see my column has the name column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5. So we don't want this. We want order ID, order date as a column name. So what we have to transform the data means we changes some changes in my data set. So what we have transform data. After clicking that transform data, open the Power Query editor just like your Excel. So what we have to do here, we just home, transform, add column, view, tools, and help. So first of all, what we have to do, we see our data, and after that we want to remove this column, and also we use the first row as a column. So what we have to do, we choose the use first row as a header. Our work is done. So this is a basic operation. If you want to change the data types of this, just like order that is ABC. So click on that. So what is its data type? That is date. So we can also change from the date. So replace with the current. So our old data types, we have some errors. So okay, we have to do again. So when we change this, so we click on that and we just click on date. Then it change automatically to the date format. But we have saw some error. Why? Because maybe we have these are apply step which I use what I changes made in this table. So if we cross this means the changes will be undo. So we cross this and we fix the error. How? First of all, we use locate because the date format, I think the date is first one, the middle one is month, the last one is year. But in this format, we have so data as American. So what we have to we change into India. That one text, and then we change the date, and that is showing me units. Means the first one is month, the second one is date, and the third one is. But in my data set, the first one is date. So what we have to do? We use English and India. They change our data format, and then click on OK. Now our data set will totally change, and there is not any error. So now we move to the next step. So what is the next step? We load the data into my Power. So simply what we have to do, we close and apply. Here is three options. That one is close and apply, apply and close. If you want to change more changes, then you can apply. If you changes is all done, whatever you want, then close and apply. Simply you can close and apply, then open the Power BI. That is open the Power BI, apply changes. When we click on the apply changes, they have load here your data and show in the data. So now our ordered 500 rows are loaded, and we see in data in this column, in this side, in the right side. And after that we again load our detailed data sets, which is again we click on get data sets and choose the CSV file, and then click if needed any changes, then we have to do, because the system is working slow, so it's take time. So now again we use text CSV, import orders already import, then detail imports. They show your order columns or data, and we show city, customer name, order date, order ID, and state. That is your data. Then again, next table we import from the CSV. That is look like this: order ID, amount, profit, quantity, category, subcategory. So in data transform, we import and we transform data just like we impute or we remove the errors, we change the data types, but we also change after loading the data sets in this Power BI desktop. We do whatever we want to changes, so apply the changes and we use here. Now again our details are here. So the next step is we establish the relationship between details and order. How we can do this? Is our data view, means how our data look like on the table, that is, and that is a model view. Model view means how we relate. If your tables has a relationship, then it automatically detect, otherwise you can make the relationship and connect them. So that is one to many, because how can we use the one to many, many to many, many to one, and one to many? Okay, how to decide? So if just like order column, if you in your order column have a order ID, and each order ID row has a unique, then we say that it is one. In the same other details, we have a order ID or multiple duplicates order ID in the details. It contains many, that is one to many. If there is a order ID unique in order and also unique in details, in that time we say the relationships one to one. Our order ID is multiples or duplicates in the orders, that time we say that many, and here is only unique, that is many to one. Or many to many means there is duplicates order in order ID and there is a multiples duplicates in detail side, that is many to many relations. That is the overall concept of relationship in database. And after that what we have to do, we just create our dashboard. So how can we create? So first of all we define our dashboard name, the basic. Simply we have doing some designs. We have a sales dashboard, and that is our design part. You have use your uniqueness or creativity to design the dashboard. I will choose the simple one. And after that what we have to do, these are our visualizations. First, stack bar, which is used to compare the categories the same ways but using what horizontal way. The third one is multiple clusters. So our problem solution is, if we want, the first one is okay, how many sales in per month. So what we need, we need some stack bar. So simply we click on the visualization. The chat is loaded, and after that what we have to do, we just need the amount. So the sum of amount showing the y-axis, that is your y-axis. It takes time to load because of the system configurations. Then after that we have need the order detail by the month. So what we have to do, we choose the month in x-axis. So our order details are, and we can increase the size of this. So this is our sum of amount, and we can design this, or we can add some more attractive looks by the clicking the format your visuals. Click on this, and we can use X because we not needed the x-axis. No, we need it, but we not need the x-axis titles. So remove the x-axis titles, remove the y-axis titles, because that it not look like professional. So we can off the, and we have we also change the colors if we want. That is our increase the size. And yeah, and we also use the generalized properties titles. So we have title and we use at the center. Yeah, okay, now it is okay. This is our first, and the second one is we want the sales and profit per month, or profit by the year, or whatever we want. The second question is how much we profit per month. So we, but we don't need a sum of the amount per month. So what we have to do, we have delete this, and we again create one stack column, and this we use profit and profit per month, profit month per, and profit in the y-axis. Yes, now let's look pretty. We can change the color of the columns. To change the color, we have, what we have to do, we just use the generalize visual, and we go from the columns, because we change the columns. We use some conditional formatting. If the value is negative, then we have choose the red one. We have gradient base or rule base, so I will choose the rule base. Then we again choose the new rule, and that one is brown. if the value is less than this, depend where we use based on the details by per month. So now we choose the sum profit based on the color. So if our profit is plus, then we choose the blue, and our profit is negative, then we use the orange. Okay, then now, so our color combinations, the now the we remove the grids. So what we have to do, we remove the grids. So that is a grid line. We remove the, that is grid line, we remove the origin. So now it looks clean, and we have made some corner and border. So general effect, we have border of, I guess, look like some corner visual points. That's look good. So now it looks good, but we need a background color, or we have used any image. So what we have to do, we use the format page, we use the canvas background, and we browse, and we choose gradient wallpaper dark according to your. So now we, you can see, load our dark gradient this page, so our dashboard look attractive. We're not showing any changes because of we transparency is 100%, so we remove the transparency. Now it's look, and now visualize our background, but our sum of profit is look white. So what we have to do, we go for the, click on the this chart, then we go for the photo area background, and in background we add the transparency 100%. Now it's look like our previous dashboard. Okay, so the numbers and the titles bar of this not showing. So what we have to do, we go for title, and we change the title color in white. So now our title is showing, and then we again do the same thing with the labels, and then with this for the Y labels, we change the color from the Y labels. That is a title Y. We have the title Y, and we choose the color of white. We choose the value. We choose the values, and values we choose the color of white. Now it's look good. Now it's look no proper, but we need a border. So again we go to visualize and general, visualize plot area background. We need we use a general. In general we use visual border, and we on the visual border we use the color of white, which look clear, and the round corner, which is show me the look benefit good. So this is our first look of the chat, and again we create same. If you want to just copy, Control C and Control B, and we copy this same style, and we here, and we use this as any other chat. So we can click on this, they convert into the stack chart, but we have also changed the data from here. In this stack chart we use the subcategory wise in y-axis. So what we have to do, we have subcategory, we delete the order detail, and we use our in y-axis. So according to the sum of profit by the category. So here, and after that, what we have to do, we have the sum of profit according to the subcategory. So we only choose the five top five. What we have to use in filter of visual. We click on subcategory and we use filter on the advanced top n, and we only choose five items. Only choose the five items, and according to which value? According to the my profit value. So I copy and drag and drop and apply the filter. The time it's only five, and maybe the size is very low. So what we have, we go to the visual format, y-axis, and we increase the size of the value. Now it's look good, and we save it. Now again, our second chart is created, and we can change the color of this chart now. So we again click on the visual. We can data labels. We have bar. In bar, we have multiples color. We choose according to the normal. Otherwise, we change the thing one by one color on this. So you can choose color from this point. So I will choose this as a printer, and we choose this as yellow, and I will choose this according to your on premises yellowness. And again, the last one is I will choose as a, yeah. So it's look good, and we choose. If you do copy this again, so we just click on that. Another way to click on the format painter and just click where you want. Just if you click here, they change our all the formats from the previous format copier. So you copy all the format of the previous one and paste in your new one text. So what we have to do, we change the color of the text so it's visible for me. So that is white is good, and no, it's good, and the size I will increase 28, and the increase I also increase the, now it's look good. Business question key, how much sales by the category? So what we have to do, we use the donut chart, and we simply click on the donut chart will be visible. So according to this, what we have, the legend is my category, how much sales by the category, how much amount. So legend, I will show the category, and the value is our amount, how much sales by the category. So this, so it's look, but I don't need the category in this, and we use the only decimal point, not the float points, and we use in this 127 as electronics. So what we have to do, we change some visuals, legends, and legend, we text slicers. This is our slicer color, we change here, and then this is our labels. So what we have, you choose category percentage of the total. So now it's showing me the numbers, and what we have to do, we change the values and increase the font size. Yes, look visible for me. Yes, and again what we have to do, we remove the labels. So where is the labels? Details level, and I will off the detail levels. Sorry, I will use title we need. So we use all this. So now we off the legend there. We have the legend to look pretty. So how I copy this format? So simply click on this chart and click on the format painter, and after that we click on this new chat donut chat. All format will be according to the previous format. So it's saved my 10 to 15 minutes to design this again. And we remove legend, and we change the color of my text white. It's look me good for me. And we have resized it. It's good. And we again use this again, create another one, that is our sales by the payment method. So we simply control C, and we use the data. We can change data according to our need. So we have changed the data from here. In this legend, we use our payment mode. So we use our payment mode in legend, and after that we use the values as quantity. Okay, how much quantity sales on the basis of payment method. Some sort of, that is okay. Now again we need to visualize top 5 customers. So then I will show the top 5 customers who buy most, and top 5 cities where the selling is highest. So here again we create a one stack column where we show the city. Where is the city in my column? So city. So in x-axis we saw the city, and in the city we also use the y-axis. We again use the amount. Okay, how much amount sales in that city. So here is some cluster. So what we have to do, again we use filter. In filter we use the basic filter types, and we use top end, and we choose only 4 according to the amount. Okay, how much they highest sale. So now our the value is changes, and we apply the filter, and our graph is changed. So highest is Indore, Mumbai, Pune and Maharashtra, but it not look like. So what we have to do, we click on this hat, and we copy their format, and we paste. The format is here. Now all these things are copy and paste, and we can change accordingly the color of the bar. So we can change the color of the bar according to the our need or visualization interactively. So choose this, and for that we choose yellow, and Maratha we choose the new color, that is yellow. That is our, and we again call choose we, and we create the top 5 customers. So for customers we need not need city, but we need the customers or customer name in x-axis, and now it's okay. Again we choose customer name filter, basic filter to top end, and we use only 4 customers according to the how much they purchase, and apply the filters. It's our basic logic. Now apply. Now it's so the data is fit here, and we again modify the color. If you change the type of the chat, just simply click on the, that is same, and stack, or you may be stack bar, that is, and we can change the name, that is. Then I will choose some labels to show my quantity, number of sales, number of profit, and how much profit, how much sales, and the quantity and the average quantity sales. So what we have to do, we use the slicer, which to slice, which is used Again, there is my chat is on, so that's why I choose it. So we use the cards because it look like the card, no? So we use the card. This is our card, and we choose the total amount. Okay, how much the sales of the total? The total is 423, and we have resize it and we put it here. It's good. So now it's look good. So again we change the format painter and format it. So our text is not visible. So what we have to do? We change the text color. Category labels. The color will be white, and our column value the color will be also white. It's okay. And we just know the size of the text, so which is visible for me. The sum of the amount, and again copy because it's save our time to design. So Control C V, and we align with this. So now what we have to do? We change the value. The second one is profit, total profits, sum of the profit in the second field. And the third one is I will use the quantity, sum of the quantity, and the last one is average sales. So what we have to do? We add our new column for average. So that is average column. What we have to do? We divide the sum of all the sum of the amount divided by the sum of the quantity. That is our average quantity sales. So we just go for the table and we just click on any of one column and we add new column details, and we just use the basic tags. This takes time because it depends on the system configurations. We just click on the new column, and in this column we define the column name and define the column value. That's all, and nothing to do. So our column name will be the average, so that is average avz sales average quantity to y equal to, we divide the amount divided by the total number of quantity. Yeah, that's okay, and hit enter. This is the basics. Create a new column with the new variables, average quantity, and they have shown me the multiple decimals. So what we have to do? We data change the data types. We choose only the whole number. Then we change the our data types of the table whole number and not showing any point values. This is the main benefit of the Power BI. We don't use to any type formula. And now again go for our dashboard. In dashboard we use the average quantity on this, and we just drill down and we see our average quantity. Yes, and we just drag and drop here, and now our showing the average. But we need also here the number of in decimal point, not we want decimal point. So what we have to do? We again change the data types if you want. But is it okay? Because it is visible for me. Now we again use the filter quarterly and the sales by the city. So what we have to use the slicer as a filter. So click on the slicer, we have there, and we just in slicer we drag our field quarterly. So there is showing the 4 quarters. So what we have to do is just showing me the check button. So what we have to do, we have view visual and slicer setting and vertical list node. I'm using the tiles in the format of tiles and the tiles format, and we use as a one row, and we just put it here. Show me the more attractive. That is our slice. And we change the format. We just copy the format and here print it. Now change our format. And now again I add one more slicer, which is based on the city. Where is my city? And the city I paste here. But we need the drop down cities. So what we have to do, we go to the visual and visual with slicer settings, and we use our drop down settings. Now it's okay. We can also change first of format, and we do there. Now we have resize it, and we change the color of this also. So you don't need. So what do we do, we have the format, slicer settings, general, titles. We have the icon color with the white, border background is white, and transparency is not. Let's change color. We just change the text color of the city, and then we change the border size and background, and we change the value of this. We also change my own desk color, which is according to the design part. It's okay, and we increase the format. So what is the learning outcome from this whole? So what we have to do, if we click on the quarterly, they show me the quarterly data sets from all the tiles. And if we choose the city, we just click on the city, and there's Jaipur, we need the Jaipur data only, then it show only the Jaipur data, and we define all. So this is our, or the outcome is how we can import the data and how we can change the data names, column name, and how we can use and drive new columns. After that, how do we create a dashboard, and after that we have to use charts and different charts, and how can we design all the charts according to the requirements. And we use the slicers, and we use card to visualize like this. So this is all about learning perspective. And the third one is we can publish our dashboard in our Power BI server. So what we have to do, name the this, so it dash board demo. Save this. You just connect your Power BI account with this Power BI desktop, and just click on the publish, and your dashboard is published online, and you can send the link anywhere to cross check. This is my workshop. Then we select, and we just click on OK. Now your workspace publishing dashboard demo. into the Power BI, and anyone can see this by the viewing tab and the select the mobile layout in seeing the mobile. You can use this link to open your dashboard, and you can access it. Now auto login in this, you see dashboard signs too. So you can just click on that, and your dashboard will be present in this exploration. And this is dashboard demo. So now you can load your dashboard here, and you can simply download from here, and you can share this like this. So this is all over the how to create, how to analyze, how to create dashboard, and how to publish your dashboard. This is all basics project on the Power BI.